What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome to my YouTube channel. If you haven't already, please make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. My name is Chef Ayden, and today we'll be making some sticky rice with coconut sauce. Let's get into it. So the ingredients you'll need for sticky rice with coconut sauce are long grain sticky rice. Make sure you get long grain. I tried it with other ones and it didn't work out as well. You're gonna need unsweetened coconut milk, sugar, and salt. So what we're gonna do beforehand is we're going to take our rice, which is half a cup of uncooked rice. We're gonna pour that into a bowl, and then we're gonna pour in half a cup of water as well as 3 tablespoons of water, which is the perfect amount, and it should just be it should be covering the rice as well as just a little over. Now you're gonna put that into a saucepan and turn the heat up to about a medium until it starts to boil. Once it starts to boil, turn the heat down to a low and then cover it and then let it sit for 8 minutes. This will help create a steamy environment which will cook the rice and help it absorb all the water. Now, please do not take the lid off during the 8 minutes, otherwise all the steam will be let out and the entire process will be a lot different, and you don't know the perfect time anymore. So make sure you just leave the lid on and it's okay. You will have perfect rice after. It's like a magic trick. Uncooked rice in, 8 minutes, and boom, you got cooked rice. So remember, you don't want to reveal the magic trick. So actually, you're gonna do that, and once the water starts boiling, set it for the 8 minutes, and during those 8 minutes, we're gonna move on to making the coconut sauce. So let's pour our rice and water into our saucepan, let it start boiling, and then we'll move on to making the sauce. Oh, we're recording? Oh, shoot. Okay, we're waiting. Gotcha. So now that your rice is steaming, what we're gonna do is we're gonna make the coconut sauce. What we are going to do to make this coconut sauce is we're gonna take our coconut milk, our sugar, and our salt, and we're gonna combine it. You have 2 cups of unsweetened coconut milk, 1 cup of sugar, and 2 teaspoons of salt. As I said, while the rice steams, you're gonna combine all the coconut milk, sugar, and salt together in a saucepan, and then what it's actually gonna do is it's gonna look like a lightish, kind of tannish color once you pour the sugar in. And the color's gonna be pretty good, but then it's gonna start to get a little darker. And once you get wisps of that darker, keep on mixing, and then it's gonna become a darker sauce in general. And then you'll know that the whole thing is ready. Cause I was mixing it and I was like, okay, it's a good color, I think it's ready. Then these dark wisps coming, and then I noticed all the sugar was not dissolved yet. So when you get a little bit of a darker sauce, you will know that the sugar is combined. So once that is done, make sure you're doing it over medium heat, by the way. Make sure you stir it well, and then you remove it from the heat and set it aside. And then when the rice is soft, swollen, and shiny, and it can stick together and easily be shaped into a small ball. That is after you fluff it. So I know, fluffing it seems like you're breaking the stickiness apart, but actually that's helping it kind of stick together a little more, because then you're getting the starches to combine a lot, which will help it stick. So make sure you mix it quite well so that none of it's in its original position. And transfer half a cup of that into a bowl, because as I said earlier, it'll double. So from putting half a cup in, now the magic trick means you get a whole cup of rice cooked out. So you're gonna take half a cup of that cooked rice and pour that into the bowl. And then what I like to do is a cool little design on top. I'll show you that. But you're gonna put a little bit of that into a bowl, pour the coconut milk or the coconut sauce over it, mix it together, and eat it. It's really good. It's a little bit on the sweeter side, so I would recommend eating this with like a curry or a more savory dish side by side, or if it's good together. But now I'm gonna show you how to display it, which is a really pretty way in my opinion, and then we can try it out. I'm sure you guys remember our secret weapon from, what was it? Sugar cookies with Michael. This was a very handy dandy tool, and it made some perfect balls for the cookies. I think you know where I'm heading. I'm gonna make some balls of this rice and put it into here, then we'll drizzle this coconut sauce on top, and then we have to leave it for an hour. You have to let it sit there for an hour just staring at it and smelling the great aroma. Trust me, it's worth it. What you're gonna do is take a scoopful of rice and pour it out. And I'm gonna do like 2 scoops of rice. See, it's really sticking together quite well. See, I got my 2 scoops of rice. And now what I'm gonna do is take my sauce and drizzle that on top. But guys, make sure your mixture is like this. Now before you do this, make sure you taste your mixture. It's really good with the rice, and as I said earlier, with the savory stuff, super good. But make sure you taste it. Make sure it doesn't taste grainy to you at all. That means your sugar hasn't dissolved, and you might have to mix it over a saucepan again. But mine is ready, and as I was stirring this, actually, it got a little darker again. So it was sitting out there for like 5-10 minutes. But make sure you mix it before you pour it on. And now I'm just gonna pour this over it. You pour a decent amount, not too much, otherwise it's gonna make it too sweet, but just enough for all of the rice. And that should be good enough. But the sad part is, I'm not sure if I've already said this, but we're gonna have to let this sit here for an hour. But it's okay, guys. It's worth it. I know you really want to eat it, so good, but I think it's worth it. So I'm gonna let this sit here for an hour, and then we can try it out. Now we have our little bowl of the delicious sticky rice with coconut sauce. I'm gonna take a pot lid, place that right on top. Oh, look at that perfect finish. Ready for some satisfaction? Satisfying. And now we're gonna let that wait for 1 hour so that the rice soaks all that up, and then we can try it out. It is time. Let's try it out. It's got most of it shaped. I think I moved it around a little on accident, so may have kind of shaken it up a little bit, but let's try it. It smells real good. That is so good. That is so good. Now it is on the sweeter side, but as I said, long grain, it's the perfect size. I like the kind of consistency of it with long grain. And then just the thing is, you don't want to over sauce it. You don't want to put too much because, I mean, you saw how much I put on, but the entire thing got absorbed. So it's the perfect thing. And now it is on the sweeter side, so I would recommend it with like a more savory thing, like a curry. But otherwise, this is so good. Let's get an audience taste test. This is my awesome mother here, and we are going to have her try this.
Okay.
Let's hear your feedback.
Okay, happy to.
Sticky rice with coconut sauce.
Okay.
And this is long grain sticky rice. So let me know if you like that consistency.
Oh, it's great. Texture's great. It's sweet, but it would go well with a curry. Or maybe as a dessert. Very good.
Good job. Thank you. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Thanks for watching. Bye.